Hey guys, meteorologist Doug Heading. I hope you are having a great Monday, MLK Day, and of course, inauguration. I've been kind of watching that over the past couple hours, and it's cold, super cold outside. So here's what we're going to do today, Weather 2020 video, of course. You can go to our website, you can download the global predictor as well if you want your long-range forecast. But today, we're in the Arctic air. We've had this Arctic air since Saturday, so we're going to talk about when is the Arctic air going to retreat? When's our next storm systems? And what is going to happen down the road? Of course, we'll dig into this. There's also a big storm system down across the southern plains that usually does not get winter weather. So we're going to talk about that as well. But of course, on these Weather 2020 videos, we usually deal with the 4-state weather, meaning all of Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. So long term, we're going to slowly warm up as we go through this week. So where we're at in the pattern right now is about where we were about December 8th. So if you remember, December 8th through about Christmas was fairly boring. We had some weak systems, and we're going to have additional weak systems in this stretch. And then from Christmas to about the middle of January, it was pretty active. So we'll get back into that stretch once we hit about February 5th. So February is going to be a much more active month. Doesn't mean we're going to have that Arctic air, but it's going to be a much more active month. But good news here, we're really going to warm up, especially second half of next week into the beginning of February. It's actually going to feel pretty good. All right, huge shout out to my boys, Superior Roofing and Construction, a 4-state premier roofing contractor. Of course, they're local to Joplin, Missouri, but they service Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. If you have roofing needs, numbers right there on the screen. Give Cole, Evan, or Carlos a shout, and they'll get you hooked up. All right, look at the Arctic air. It's 19 in Joplin, 14 in Kansas City, 8 Goodland, Lincoln, Des Moines. And this Arctic air expands all the way across the entire country. I mean, it's real cold once you get to our north, but all the way down toward the Gulf Coast. Not a whole bunch going on right now. We do have some light snow showers out across south central Kansas, northern parts of Oklahoma. These aren't really amounting to much, dusting to 1/4 of an inch, but we could get some light snow showers that even get in southeastern Kansas later on tonight, all the way into northwestern Arkansas. But again, not a big deal. If there were any accumulations with these, we are mainly talking about a dusting. I did want to show you this because this is impressive. Check what happens. So this is by tomorrow morning. This is sleet and snow all the way down to Houston, to New Orleans, to Mobile, Alabama, Dothan, Alabama, Pensacola, Destin, Florida, getting snow, all the way over towards Savannah, Georgia. This only happens about once every 10 years, but that's how strong that Arctic air is. All right, back here at home, again, those light little snow showers, light snow flurries this evening, kind of working through Coffeyville, Joplin, Bentonville, Tulsa. Not a very big deal, but they are going to be out there, and I'll keep my eyes on them. And then we really plummet tonight. We go down. -1 Topeka, Kansas City. Think if we had a snowpack on the ground. Think how cold it would be. It'd be -15, -20. But if you aren't dripping your faucets, because we've been below freezing now for about 36, 48 hours, 48 hours, gosh, almost 60, you want to start dripping them because we're not getting above freezing. Now, we will later this week, but this is when you want to start dripping your faucets, especially when temperature's down to 3 in Joplin, 10 in Bentonville, 18 in Fort Smith. Tuesday afternoon, not a lot better, but a little bit better. 18 Springfield, West Plains, 23 in Bentonville, Tulsa 31, Wichita up to 29, but we are going to have sunshine. Now, here we go. We do get some clouds in here on Wednesday, but we don't start near as cold. Lower 20s. And then once we get into Wednesday afternoon, above freezing. 38 Topeka, 41 Tulsa, 41 in Fort Smith, West Plains, 34 degrees. We do get a weak little wave that rotates in on Thursday. So it gives us a little reinforcement shot of a little bit cooler air. And we may get a few snow showers again, but not a big deal. Then things start to turn a little bit better. We get into Friday. We get into Saturday. Now, late Saturday, there's going to be a front along that I-44 corridor. Along and south of that front, there are going to be some showers. So we're going to watch for some showers across Oklahoma, Arkansas, southern Missouri Saturday night. Now, there is some indications if that cold air can work back far enough south, could mix with a little bit of snow. Again, this is a weak system. Let's just watch it. So this is Sunday. Here's another thing we want to watch. So this is Sunday at noon. Sunday evening, there's a pretty big game going on. Kansas City hosting the Bills, which I didn't think we'd beat the Bills last year, so I'm going to just stay positive this year and say, yeah, we're going to win. But right now it looks cloudy but cold if you're heading up to Arrowhead. As we get into Monday, another wave comes out, and again, we're going to be right along that rain-snow line. So this is another thing that we want to keep our eyes on. These are weak systems, so they may go poof in the next couple days, but definitely something that we want to watch as we go through the next couple days. Of course, I try to give you guys YouTube videos just about each and every day. I'll be at KOAM News tonight, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Also, the national championship game tonight. I think Ohio State will win. We will see. Questions, comments, leave it in the comments section below. And guys, we'll chat tomorrow.